Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Hashtag Them Thrones, our weekly post Game of Thrones reaction talk show podcast, whatever you want to call it. I'm your host, Sir Cussalot Travis Pointer, joined, as always, by my co-host, Mara the Shark Watkins,
Konnichiwa.
and Johnny Jums Grootsius.
What's going on, everybody?
Yo, we're a day late, but we're here.
We're kind of sorry.
I mean, I'd be more sorry if it was actually our fault, you know. But, when you're dependent on technology and the internet, when the internet decides, no, fuck you, we're not going to work today, we can't go live. But, yeah.
It's true.
But we're here now, and we're here to talk about Game of Thrones. Season 7, Episode 4, Spoils of War.
The spoils of war.
Yeah, man. So, as usual, let me just get your overall thoughts on the show first, this particular episode. John?
I really enjoyed this episode. It was definitely, I put it in my top 5 for episodes of all the Game of Thrones seasons. It's in my top 5.
That was literally. This felt like one of the episodes that I've been waiting all 6 other seasons for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I agree. This is probably one of the best episodes ever. Definitely the best one so far this season. And, yeah, it gave us what we've been waiting for. Dragon Warfare.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get started, though. Episode is called Spoils of War, and it's definitely kicked off with Bronn talking about trying to get his spoils of war. He's like, yo, where's my shit? You know, Jamie just gave him a bag full of gold. And he was just like, yo, it's not a castle, though, bro.
Right. It's true. I mean, he did tell me he was going to give him a castle.
Yeah.
You know,
Then he
it's
got
like,
he got that same
Okay.
promise.
I'm not gonna lie though, I thought this episode was gonna be the episode that finally someone on my death pool list was gonna kick the bucket.
Oh, I definitely thought Jamie was gonna die at that one part at the end. We'll get there. What was I talking about? We were talking about Bronn being pissed he didn't get his castle. I don't remember anymore. Anyway, yeah, but Jamie's still in the pissy mood because he just found
Kind
out.
of pissy about stuff.
Yeah, he just found out that Olenna killed his son. So he's just like, yeah, I'd be a little pissed off too.
yeah, I mean, what are you going to do?
What can he do?
She gone.
Nothing.
Yeah. So move on to Winterfell. And Littlefinger gives Bran the cat's paw dagger, as it's called. Like, hey, this is the blade that was used. That was the assassin was supposed to kill you with, and your mother stopped him, and yada 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 yada. And Bran's like, yeah, I don't give a shit, bruh. But let's just talk about Bran in general this episode.
That's so weird.
I like to think that I don't give a fuck, but Bran's not give a fuck is on a whole nother level. Like, he literally does not give a fuck. Like, he's just like, he's just so cold about everything. Everything is just a fact. This is what it is. And he just sits there like this.
Yep.
Saying,
Even I tweeted about how cold he was.
yeah. Is it because he was so far north?
Ew.
Let's see. Anyway, I like the Bran threw in that chaos is a ladder line. I'm like, ooh, I remember when he said that. But thing is, just kind of let Littlefinger know you can't manipulate me. I already know everything. Like,
I'm 3-eyed Wraith, bitch.
which, on one hand, people might say that's not a good idea to tip your hand to him like that. But on the other hand, does it really matter if you know everything? Like,
Right. Like, just let him. Like, I'm just letting him know.
because he doesn't give a fuck.
I got your number.
Only thing I didn't like about his coldness was, that whole scene between him and Mira. Like, he's literally alive because of her,
Yeah.
So it's just
Literally.
like,
Yeah,
I
like,
get
he
it because
really
one of
even
the things.
seemed to care.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I think with him, it's like because he has downloaded all this information into his head, and
Downloaded.
he's just. It's like, what do you do with that? How do you process that? Like, how do you become that? It's like one of the things you might think that once you have all the information there is in the world, you see everything like just in this really big picture. All this little shit just doesn't matter to you at all, including being thankful to someone who saved your life.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it wasn't cold, because I still felt for her, because she was just like, yo.
Like, we lost Hodor, we lost her brother.
Yeah, man. Keep you alive.
Trying to save your life, save your ass.
Yeah, she put that line at the end, like, you died in that cave. Like, basically, once the Three-Eyed Raven, like, downloaded the Three-Eyed Raven software onto him, that was it for, like, just regular Bran. Regular Bran ain't there no more. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, she did mention that she had to go back to her family, which leads me to believe that we're going to see Howland Reed now. Ned's boy that was there with him at the tower.
What?
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I was asking you to repeat what you said, but I got it.
Yeah. So it leads me to believe we're going to end up seeing Howland Reed when Mira goes home, which is good because we need to make that connection now because we know he's still alive and all that, and he probably knows about Jon. So, get somebody else to confirm what Bran says or something like that, because Bran still wants to talk to Jon and let him know, like, hey, yeah, your mama.
I know who.
But does Bran know that she was the other baby?
Does Bran know
or
what?
another? Does Bran know that she may possibly be related?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that at all. I don't even think that theory is right. But
Okay.
no, I was just talking about her going home because Howland Reed was there at the tower. So he'd like be able to know that about Jon's lineage and all that. But
I went too far with that.
No, it's cool. No worries. I mean, it's theory that's out there that maybe Mira Reed is also a Targaryen, but I don't think she is. That would have been a bit too much. But
plot twist: everyone's a Targaryen.
Yeah, like secretly you're all bastard children of Targaryens. Like, there's literally theories about so many people being Targaryens. Like, we need to draw a line somewhere. But we finally got Arya back in Winterfell.
And sadly, Jon is still not back yet.
That was okay, though.
I know.
Because we got a whole bunch of those Stark reunions. We got 2 Stark reunions at this point. We got Arya and Sansa and Arya and Bran. Arya and Sansa met again down in the crypts talking about their dad and all that kind of shit. And it was at this point during the show that I knew Mara was watching at the same time as me, and I sent her a text, and I was like, the feels, Mara, the feels.
Oh, yeah, I was. Dude, this whole episode had me so many cases where I'm just like sitting on the edge of my couch, just so happy. Just like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I loved the Arya Sansa reunion. And then. What was the scene? When was the Brienne Arya scene? I want to talk about that one.
A little bit later.
It was a little bit later. It was after this next thing that happened with Jon and Dany. But before that, there's reunion with Arya and Bran gives her that dagger that Littlefinger gave him, and like, yo, you take this, and which is why those photos that came out before, like, the press photos and shit of her holding that dagger. Now we know why she has it. Bran gave it to her after Littlefinger gave it to him. Yeah. Anything else from the reunions you all want to touch on before I keep moving?
Nope.
So there was a a funny tweet that I did notice, and I've also posted it in our Facebook group that we now have. It was a picture of someone just like kind of nervous faced, and it was like, Bran is like, I'm the three-eyed raven. Arya is practically a serial killer. And Sansa's like, no,
We lost you for a second.
darn it. I want to repeat that again.
Yeah, you got
So, well, I'll just say another one where it was like when Sansa realizes she's the new Rickon with Arya and Bran back.
She kind of is though. Like she's the only one that doesn't have
there's
any.
nothing really
Yeah, she
special about her. Like Jon's the king of the North.
I mean, she's learned
Arya
how
is
survive.
to. Yeah, I mean, she learned how to like lead a little bit better and like be more like cunning.
take control of her life.
Yeah, yeah. Which you could kind of argue the rest of them all kind of already had control of their life. But
I mean, like anyone can do that stuff. What I'm saying is, her brother is a three-eyed raven. Jon is a king
and came
From the
back from the
north.
dead.
and came back from the dead. And her younger sister is a bona fide serial killer
Yeah, man.
for the right reasons.
I like
but
to
she's
use
still
the term assassin.
Assassin, yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean,
a bona
that's
fide
back.
serial killer.
this day and age, yeah. If it was Game of Thrones, 2017.
She'd be a serial killer, but
For sure.
Well, I'm only talking about like the list of her names aspect.
That's
Not like
let's
when
talk
she was,
about
that-
that
you know,
for a
at your
second
house,
because
you know,
that gave me one of my favorite moments that happened with Arya recently when she flat out tells people what she's doing or what she wants to do and they think she's joking. Like before when
Even
she
I
told them
tweeted,
that
I
she's
was
going to
like-
kill the queen and she tells Sansa like, "Yep, Joffrey's on the top of my list of people I was going to kill." And Sansa laughs, and Arya does that little nervous laugh along with her. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm joking."
And like at that part, I saw that and I was like, Sansa, you think this is a fucking game? Like she ended the Frey house.
Yeah, like she killed all the Freys. All of them are dead. Have you heard that they all died? Didn't you wonder how that happened?
Right. That's why I kind of wonder, like, how fast do ravens get around? And then I kind of wonder, who was the person who discovered the Freys were dead?
That's the thing. King's Landing, they knew about the death of the Freys, so why wouldn't they know up in the north? But anyway,
Hold on.
we're gonna move forward. Jon is talking to Dany like, "Hey, come into my cave," and brings her into the cave, and she goes look at these wall carvings and shit, in their little dragon glass mine. But carvings show that the first men and the children of the forest worked together to fight against the others, the White Walkers, whatever you all want to call them. And
The abominations that they created.
yeah, about to say that. Forget the fact that the children of the forest created them, but it's whatever.
Yeah. I was like, man, that shit wasn't even there. Jon Snow went in there like
And
3
carved
hours
that shit
before.
himself.
Carved a bunch of shit. As I'm watching it, I was like, dude, he just drew this shit. I was like, those are some pretty accurate pictures of the Night King and all that shit. Like, that was hilarious.
I
Yeah,
just
I
saw
was thinking that myself.
just
So
saw
like,
a
what if he
tweet.
did it all himself? What if he drew all those himself?
I just saw a tweet about that, and it was like, Dany says, I need more proof, and it's a picture of like Jon in like casual current day clothes in the caves with the Sharpie going, "Oh, you need more proof? Say no more."
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
See-
But yeah, I guess this convinces her, and she says, "All right, I'll help you if you bend the knee." And I'm just like, "Yo, I'm gonna need you to get off this bend the knee shit." Like,
Everyone's tired of the bend the knee shit.
bruh, he's not gonna do it. All right, just accept that and just understand. Let him. I don't understand why she won't just let him have the North. Like, y'all don't fuck with the North
Right?
anyway.
Like, do you need the
Fuck
North?
the North. Like, let them do their thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people like in the South, like out people that aren't the North, you know, they don't fuck with the North anyway. They don't ever go up there. They don't give a fuck about the North. Why do you want it?
Like, you don't see people, trying to sneak into Canada and shit. Like, what?
It's too cold up there, man. Nobody wants to go up
Cold
there.
up there. Nobody wants to go up there. Yeah,
It's called Winterfell for a reason. It's constantly always winter there.
Right. It's like people that want to live in Alaska. Like, there's like 7.
And not only that, it's like winter has come too, so it's
Nah,
even
that's
colder
probably
than it
people in
normally
Alaska
is up there. Like, it's the hell no.
Mhm.
But there are some theories circulating around that, because people are just so hard up on this Jon and Dany ship here, that this might lead to a political marriage because they can't come to an agreement. And I'm just like, nah. I'm not wanting that. Like, I think like
Well, speaking of Dany and Jon, the one part where Davos pretty much said he caught Jon, kind of oogling her a little bit.
well, yeah, they don't know they're related, and she is fine. So it was just.
I feel like even at this point, I know, like, I have one friend, she's not really with the incest part, so she's kind of grossed out by the idea that people still want them to get together regardless of their,
Relation.
kind of familial relationship, even though they're not aware of it. But I feel like I wouldn't even be surprised the show does it. Like, we've had twin siblings fucking for 6 years. So, well, 6 years of our life, 6 years for us, but like probably their whole teenage into adulthood.
Yeah, but my whole thing is there's a lot going on where, like, it's like this younger generation is thinking, like, we can't do the things that our ancestors and parents did things because that doesn't work. So, like, the fact that they're Targaryens and they would go back to doing what Targaryens used to do just seems kind of backwards to me. But we'll see. Anything else with this whole Jon and Dany interaction?
I've loved their interactions. I like when they were on the beach and she's like, "What should I do? I'm losing. What should I do?" He's just like, "Don't kill the children and families and burn the cities." And I mean, it looks like
I feel
she
like
didn't,
with that part, it made me like more be like, this is why Jon should be king, because like that's a make sense thing to say. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't want everyone to compare you to your father or Cersei. Prove them wrong. Don't go burning children and defenseless people for nothing.
I mean, yeah, duh. But she asked the question, he gave her an answer like, "Yo, you should probably know this already, but hey, don't go riding around on dragons killing people. Well, killing innocent people.
Killing motherfuckers for nothing."
Yeah.
Yup.
Let's see.
Can't hold the city responsible for the actions of their leader.
Correct. But moving forward, we got some more Winterfell. Started off with Podrick training with Brienne. He wasn't doing too well. Like, he's not good at this whole sword thing.
No.
But
I mean, he's got a big sword in his pants apparently, but
well, actually, that's what the thing that they said is not really. It wasn't really the size of his dick though that was getting him. Apparently, it was the tongue action, bruh.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. At least that's the way the books put it. Like, it was a tongue action. Because they were saying, like, even in the show, they were like, when the whores were like, we wouldn't take the money. They were like, yeah, they said he wasn't exceptionally big. Like, in the books they hinted at the fact that he had a big tongue and he knew how to use it basically.
Jesus
Good for him.
Christ.
But,
Yeah, you go, Padre.
Yeah, man. Then they dropped back to Dragonstone, and well, actually, before that, there was a little better sword fighting, I guess you could say, going on. Arya showing what she can do.
That like kind of like sparring.
Yeah. That's what they was.
That was honestly my favorite scene of the whole
I was trying to
episode.
think of the word.
Yeah.
Minus like the very ending.
Oh yeah.
But that was my favorite scene, and what I liked about it, just Sansa is watching it, just sitting there like, damn, she's
God
so much
damn.
fucking cooler than me. You
and
know?
then gets pissed off about it and walks away.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it was, and she was getting it. She was killing it, and Brienne's just like, damn, like Brienne was getting pissed. You know, she fucking kicked her down and was like, damn, I gotta go hard against
Yeah.
her.
Who taught you this?
And she got pissed, and you can see Arya was enjoying the fuck out of it. Like, she had this huge smile on her face, like, fuck yeah.
You know she was getting tight because she kicked her in the chest.
And popped back
Yeah.
up. Like, she's like, nope.
Wait, quick question.
Quick answer.
How old is Maisie Williams again?
20, I think.
My God.
Around,
like,
1920.
She still looks so small. Like, she looks like a child still.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, they make her look young, too.
well, not
if
like
you-
face-wise. I'm talking about like size-wise. Because
Yeah,
like going
she's
against
small,
Brienne,
yeah.
she's still. Oh wow.
Well-
She's a tiny little person.
Well, Brienne is large
oh.
also, so, you know.
This is true.
Let me see. Let's see, what else can we... Oh, okay, we can talk about how John really, you could tell he just really, really wanted to kill Theon. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta think the things he's done, I'd want to kill him too. Like, you are so
The
lucky
things
you
he's
saved
done
Sansa.
or the things he's let slide. Or not done anything about.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, he didn't kill Bran and Rickon, but he would have if he could have found them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, nah, bro, we cannot.
He
we
let his
cannot.
sister get raped. I mean, even though that was during his reek phase.
Well, that thing, I
And
don't
he was
think
pretty
you can
much-
really blame him for that one. But the earlier shit, it was just, because you can see he's still dealing with the reek shit. So,
Yeah. It was just kind of funny though when they got on land and he sees John. He goes, John.
like, oh shit. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was really funny.
what you doing here, John?
Yeah. Why you with the, like, fucking Dragonstone? Like,
Why you with
Look at the
Danny?
wall,
Why are
like-
you here?
yeah. There's probably there's a lot of shit going through that. He's like, fuck, he's here to kill me.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably. But then they ask a question. Where is Daenerys? She's not here. And we come upon the most epic moment that I think
Of
we've
Game
seen
of Thrones history.
in this entire series. We saw a battle with a dragon, like a true just dragon laying waste to an army kind of shit. Goddamn.
Like when they were like, "Do you hear that?" And I was just like, "Oh, please tell me it's motherfucking dragons."
Yeah, at first I was like, okay, what do you hear? You hear dragon wings beating? Like that? Is that what you're hearing? Is that what you're hearing? And then
I was like, "Is it a storm or do you hear like something else?" And
Yeah.
and it was,
the Dothraki.
the Dothraki. And I was like, "Oh shit, here come the
Yeah,
Dothraki."
man.
Then I was like, "Oh shit, here comes Drogon."
Yeah, bruh. And
Which is funny because earlier I tweeted, I was like, "I need to see one of these motherfuckers on a motherfucking dragon, like ASAP."
here's my thing. In this entire thing, they've been talking about like you don't want to face a Dothraki horde in an open field, and we finally got to see what happens when you face a Dothraki horde in an open field. and goddamn, like,
That's why.
yeah, nothing to fuck with. Nothing to fuck with. Even when they were going up against that one went up against Braun on the horses and shit, and he cut Braun's horse's leg off and shit.
That was sick.
I'm like,
So much horse violence.
God damn.
Yeah, lots of horses got killed.
And they, yeah, most of them got barbecued.
Well, yeah, that too. Toasted, roasted.
But like the Dothraki, like yo, they came up in there. They're like, we die, bro.
It's like they're okay with that. Like they don't give a
They're
shit.
shooting arrows, standing on top of horses while they're still galloping, shooting arrows and shit. I'm just like, what?
That was a fantastic fight scene. What I did not like was like Super Braun. I like Braun. Or Braun, whatever his name is. Braun? Is it Braun or Braun?
Braun. It's spelled Bronn, so however you want to say it.
Braun. Well, Braun, I like him. I think he's a great character, but he should have died that fight. I'm sorry. I was so upset.
I thought he was going to die too.
They should have fucking killed him that episode. I mean, especially after going Super Braun. And then for him to go crazy, shoot the dragon, and like do all this fucking shit, and then not die, and then save fucking Jaime again.
Jamie at the end.
This motherfucker has saved the Lannisters like countless of times. This dude is like, he needs to just be given Casterly Rock.
Yeah, he needs to own whatever the Lannisters own now. Like they are alive because of him. Both Tyrion and
you are
Jaime.
Lannister now. Your name is Bronn Lannister.
Can we talk about the irony though now of Bronn and Tyrion being on opposite sides of a battle?
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah, she's like, damn, does he know Bronn is out there? Like,
that's what I was thinking. I was wondering if Tyrion and Bronn were gonna have a moment.
They probably will eventually, which is one of the reasons why I'm glad he didn't die, because I still want that to happen. Tyrion and Bronn to have a face-to-face later on. So I get what you're saying, where like it would have been fitting for him to die in this battle, but
for sure,
it leaves the chances for us to get a face-to-face between Tyrion and Bronn. But let's talk about the Scorpion. When Bronn went for the Scorpion, the first time he shot it and missed, I was like, oh shit, he's going to kill that dragon. Because it's just like, had he just tried to use it and it didn't work, or like he got stopped, I'm like, okay, it's cool. But the fact that he tried it once and missed, building up the tension with him like not being able to make it, like he's going to kill this dragon. Oh shit. I'd figured a dragon was going to die, but I didn't think it was going to be Drogon. And I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This entire battle, just oh shit. And then got him in the shoulder, went down. Drogon's okay though, so cool.
I didn't think he was going to kill Drogon, because I was like, I can only imagine it's really hard trying to aim a large arrow at a big dragon, and I feel like trying to aim it at like, because the real way you would kill it would be in its eye, because that's the most vulnerable spot it got, or like in the face somewhere.
The face or the heart. Those are like the only two spots. But
like I figured he wouldn't have gotten an opportunity to get it to the underbelly to get to his heart. So I figured the only way you can really go is through the face. And now I'm kind of like, now you got to have like really good aim for the face.
That's
and
why,
I feel like Drogon's like...
Yeah, that's why I thought
like
after the first complete miss, why I thought it would happen. Because I thought he'd get one shot off and it would like clip a wing or something like that, and that would be it. But no, when he missed the first time, I was just like, oh, wait. They're like drawing, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I thought, I was like, if they kill this dragon, the first scene that we finally get to see him just burn some fucking bodies, I was gonna be so fucking mad if they killed that dragon right there. Especially Drogon.
So Game of Thrones of them, though. Like, that's why I was just like, ugh.
Oh,
but then when Drogon was, getting ready to like come back around and set him on fire, like Bronn, like I don't even know how Bronn survived that. Like he was like probably 10 feet away from the Scorpion when Drogon like lit up. I was just like, how are you not getting third-degree burns right now?
Bron is a fucking survivor. He probably is all burnt up though. He probably does have some burns on him. I think we'll see him next week. He'll have some burns. But yeah,
I hope so. But then, what was I getting ready to say?
I don't know.
So then my question goes into: do they have another one of these?
I'm sure they do. I couldn't see them only making one.
So I would say Drogon just burnt up the main one right there. But anywho, to fast forward, I had another point, but I don't remember what it was, so I'm just gonna go past it. Can we talk about that last scene now?
Talking about when Jaime started like charging toward him and shit, and
Yes.
Tyrion called him a fucking
I
idiot.
thought it was yeah, because he was useless this entire time, and then figured. See, this is why I thought it was ironic, because as we all know, he killed the Mad King, her father.
Mm-hmm.
And where is he going straight for? To now stab the next one. Well, it's not the Mad Queen, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
She's on her way
ironically,
though. You saw a look on her face when she was burning shit. Yeah, she's on her way. But go ahead.
Oh, I was digging it.
Oh, so was she.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
I'm
point.
so with it. Oh wait, no, I know what I was gonna say. The point I was gonna make. I saw a tweet, and it was like my face when they're pointing the scorpion at Drogon, and he's not sure if he's gonna zigzag or not.
What was?
Oh yeah.
And then so back to my point with the last scene, with with him going. I was just like, so now you're gonna be the Kingslayer, and now you're also the King's daughter Slayer, because he was about to get her, and then Drogon was like, not in my house.
Yeah,
Not
man.
today.
Which I don't know if he thought. Well, we know he didn't think that through when he went charging at her, because it's just like it's still a dragon. Like it still breathes
still,
fire.
like-
Even if its shoulder hurts, it can still breathe fire at you. So
Right? Like,
that's why Tyrion
Well,
was just
I
like,
feel
"Yo, run away, just leave, bruh. Just
I feel
go."
like Jaime wasn't trying to survive that.
I know he
I feel
wasn't.
like
That's
he
what I'm saying. He didn't think that. Through.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
He
all
was
right.
just like, I'm gonna
he
kill
was
her and
like,
I'm gonna
fuck this, I
die.
want to deal with Cersei.
Yeah.
And I also think, because I was thinking about that.
Living in a world
I
where
was like,
Cersei
all
won't suck
this
his dick
shit's
ever again.
happening. And I was like, how does Jaime go back to King's Landing and explain everything that just transpired there?
All you
Like, how
gotta
do you
do is
explain that
walk
to
in and
her?
just say motherfucking dragon.
Like everything they went over there, they took, like everything they took got burnt up. I think except for like the gold. It was like, shit. All these people that were fighting for us are now fucking dead. Like, how do I explain this to her and still get my dick sucked?
Yeah, I don't know how that happens.
So he was just like, fuck it, let this dragon take me out. But then last minute when Drogon was warming up, he was like, oh fuck, I didn't want this. I didn't think this through.
No.
I was hoping this episode they were gonna go the Sand Snake, the mom and the Sand Snake, see if she was dead, and like just like I wanted to see a little bit of that. See what's going on with that.
Honestly, I read an article, we're not gonna see them again.
I believe that.
She, like, the one who's playing Ilaria, she let it slip that they're not gonna show her anymore. Just know that that's what's happening. And I was just like, damn, bro.
People have
That's
straight up
even-
lied on shit like that before. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay.
Like, think back. You can talk about Arrow when, dude that plays Slade is swearing up and down he wouldn't be back on Arrow. There was Slade at the season finale. So, I don't trust these actors. Anyway,
But we'll see.
awesome ass episode though. Anything else you want to touch on before we get up out of here?
It felt shorter than
It was only 50
Yeah,
minutes.
it was shorter.
It's the shortest episode
Yeah.
Game of Thrones ever did.
It was about 10 minutes shorter. Yeah.
It was only 50 minutes.
It was supposed to be longer each episode.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for listening to the lies. What did I tell you? See?
See?
Oh, man. So, yeah, that'll be it for this week. We'll be back again next week. hopefully the way we're supposed to
Take
be.
their word for it because they work there.
Yeah, but they're liars. So, yeah, we'll be back next week. Hopefully, at the time we're supposed to be, 30 minutes after Game of Thrones ends. Hopefully, the internet doesn't fuck us over again. Fucking Time Warner. Anyway, twitch.tv/Creation Magazine if you want to catch us live. But if you want to catch the podcast version, it's on both Twitter and Instagram. Not Twitter and Instagram, on both iTunes and Google Play. I don't know what the fuck that was. Hashtag Them Thrones. Also on Stitcher. Also we'll be posting this on YouTube. Let's see what else. Oh,
Pornhub.
yeah. We could put it on Pornhub.
Dude, I see Rick and Morty on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Like just the full episode.
Yeah, because people don't really monitor Pornhub. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, like when video games leak and shit, like they'll post the gameplay on Pornhub because it'll last there a lot longer before people take it down. But
Right.
It's
hilarious.
Because people on Pornhub are not snitches. So it's just,
True.
Anyway, made me lose my train of thought. Oh, also, join our Facebook group. Creation Magazine presents hashtag Them Thrones. Join us. Talk Game of Thrones all day, every day. We'll be on there pretty regularly.
Lots of spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The group is dark and full of spoilers, all right? Do not go in there if you're not caught up. Like,
yeah, don't do that.
it is a safe space for people like us who want to talk about things that are happening. So, yeah. Be aware. Lots of spoilers. But you can find us on both Twitter and Instagram at Creation Magazine. You can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at Sir_Cussalott. That is at SIR_CUSSALOTT. Mara, where can they find you?
On Instagram and Twitter at @MaraDeShark_. That's MARADEASHARK_.
Did you spell that right?
I think so.
I'm just fucking with you. I think you did.
MARADASHARK_. Oh, in case you didn't hear it the first time.
All right, John, where can they find you?
Oh, Johnny Jums. JONNYJUMS for all that shit.
All right. That'll be it for now. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay creative, stay free.
Peace.
Deuces.